The reason why you always feel like nothing is enough. When you feel like everything you're doing does not satisfy, you feel like you can have everything, you can feel on top of the world, but there's still something missing within. You just don't feel satisfied, you don't feel fulfilled, you don't feel complete. There's always something missing within you. When I observed all that happens under the sun, I realized that everything is pointless, like a chasing after the wind. Hi guys, my name's Eniola and this is the third episode of the Encouraging Drives with Eniola series. If you want to watch the other two, it will be in my description below. The first reason to why you always feel nothing is enough is gratitude and contentment. A big issue a lot of the times in our life is the lack of gratitude that we have and the lack of contentment that we have for the things that we already have. We spend so much time focusing on what we don't have and forget to appreciate what we do have. A lot of the time we don't realize that we actually already have things that past us would have dreamt of having. We have things so many times that we were praying for before and we don't realize that. So it's extremely important, and something that we're lacking is just sitting down, appreciating things, writing down our blessings day by day, even the smallest things, because the smallest things are so important, because a lot of people around the world don't even have those small things that we do have, that we take so much for granted. It's always also important to remember that there is always someone who has it worse than you. Even if you feel like you're at rock bottom, you're in the worst position ever, someone always has it worse than you. Even something as small as our breath is something we need to appreciate, because some people can't even breathe on their own. The next reason why you may feel like nothing is enough is circumstances and satisfaction. Our sense of satisfaction always seems to depend on our circumstances. When things in life go good, we feel fulfilled. But when things in life go bad, we feel empty. This is not true satisfaction. This is temporary satisfaction, because the satisfaction depends on circumstances. It's tied to your circumstances and how life goes. That's not true satisfaction, because you're always going to feel like you need something more. If our peace is always tied to our circumstances, we will never truly feel satisfied. We will always be unstable, and as a result, we will always want more. Now, the third reason is reliance on yourself / other things. People seek fulfillment from money, materialistic things, relationships, other people, even themselves. They rely on themselves to bring fulfillment. These things are so unstable. People leave, materialism fades, circumstances change. You yourself are constantly changing to become and grow to be the person you're meant to be. How then are you meant to rely on yourself if you keep changing, if you're still learning and you're still growing and developing? We're not perfect. We're broken and we're in need of help. We can't do it all alone. So those are the three main reasons. But what do we actually do about it, and what can we do about it? What's the solution to this? One word: Jesus. Well, first of all, Jesus is not you. He's not someone who's constantly a work in progress. He doesn't change. He's the same and he's perfect. Jesus is perfection. He is someone else that we can cast our cares onto. Instead of holding it inside, we can literally cast it. Our cares and our anxieties need a place to go. They can't stay inside. Don't keep it all in. You don't need to do it alone. If you root your foundation in other people, in materialism, in successes, you are always going to feel unfulfilled. You are always going to feel unsatisfied. These are not firm foundations or firm things to stand on, because it's like sand. Like, you will literally, your feet will literally sink into it. You will always feel like something is missing. You will always feel a sense of emptiness inside. Jesus is the only solid rock. He's the only thing that is actually firm to place your feet on. He is a solid rock. Jesus is our solid rock, and he's actually a firm foundation. Jesus told a parable in the Bible. A wise man built his house on rock. The rain came, the streams arose, the wind beat the house literally as much as it could, pushed against it, but the house didn't fall because its foundation was on rock. However, a foolish man built his house on sand. And when the rain came and the streams arose and the winds beat against the house fell with a massive crash because its foundation was built on sand. The foundation of where you're building your stuff is extremely important. So how do we actually like do this? How do we actually incorporate him and all of this? Like, how do we do this? It's literally as simple as reading his word, guys. Read the Bible. Jesus is the word. The Bible is God breathed. The words in the Bible is God breathed. It's literally Jesus. Like, Jesus is the word. Make identity in him so you know the truth about yourself. You can know and be satisfied in your identity in him so you know the promises and the truths spoken about you. You can know and be confident that your identity will not change despite circumstances. Whether you mess up, fall, lose a job, break up in a relationship, whether you win the lottery, get a bad grade, none of that matters. Your inner satisfaction will never change because it's satisfied by something else, because you are rooted in something strong and your foundation is strong. You're standing on firm foundation. You can't sink into the sand like you would if you depended on other circumstances or materialism or successes for satisfaction. And that root will never change because he will never change. He can never change. Please don't feel like you can't come. Like, some people might be like, oh, I don't want to give up, like, you know, what I'm doing, that might not be okay, or I've messed up so many times, like, I don't think I can do this. Literally just come as you are. Like, literally don't think about this stuff right now. Like, literally come as you are. If that's a hindrance to you starting and coming to him, literally just come as you are. It's people who are sick who go to the hospital. In the same way, you don't enter the shower clean. You enter the shower dirty, expecting to be cleaned. Just come as you are. It's like a burden being lifted off your shoulders. A peace like no other, knowing that your satisfaction and your worth and identity is rooted in him, in someone who's perfect. Not only that, but it takes all the pressure off of yourself. It really does. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you guys in any way that it could. I really hope it spoke to you. If you have any recommendations for any topics you'd like me to do within this series, or anything you're struggling with, or anything you just want encouragement for, please do comment it down below. I'm super open to suggestions. I'm super open to helping you guys. I also did want to say thank you so much for 900 subscribers. I hit it after I filmed the last video I posted, so I wasn't able to actually say thank you. I only said it in my comments, but I did want to come on here and say thank you so much for 900 subscribers, and I will continue to be as consistent as I can on my YouTube, and I am just praying for constant encouragement. That's where I mainly want my videos to, that's the sense I want my videos to give off, like encouragement, comfort, peace, and yeah, even when I'm filming my lifestyle stuff, I want it to just feel like something people can feel peaceful watching. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. Comment down below what any videos you'd like to see from me, even if it's not necessarily related to this series, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care and love you all.